All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We're back with fairly recent vinyl finds on this episode, and I thought I'd present the albums a little bit differently. Do not adjust your set. I'm going to present them. I know Beth at B-Side Records often presents vinyl this way, as did Vinyl 79, so thought we'd just have some fun. Right off the bat, we've got some blues. Pick this up, John Mayall's Back to the Roots double studio album recorded in 1970, didn't come out till 74. But as you can see here, a very special double album by John Mayall and some memorable men. And those memorable men from the Blues Breakers days. So this is kind of like a reunion album. So you got Eric Clapton, also Mick Taylor, Keith Hartley, to name a few, and Eric and Mick appeared together on a couple of tracks here. Double album, really terrific. And it plays just great. And I was thrilled that it came with the original booklet that I'll present for you here as best I can. So it opens up, it's a double album, got the booklet here. And just so enjoyable. And it plays just great. And the booklet, won't go through the whole booklet, but I'll show you this right off the bat. It has kind of a nice John Mayall family tree, of course, of Peter Green, who's not featured on this album, but people like John McVie's here, of course, and Mick Fleetwood, Jack Bruce. But really nice, and nice quality paper for this booklet, too. So enjoyable. Sugarcane Harris on violin. Keith Hartley there. So nice. Okay. There you go. Okay, and a couple of Alberts for you this time. We've got Albert King and Born Under a Bad Sign. I'm so thankful to finally have this on vinyl. This is a reissue, of course, but and of course originally on Stax, but this is on the Speaker's Corner label. So this LP is an entirely analog production. And, you know, this is just a classic album from Stax. And if you do come across Speaker's Corner's reissues, I would pick them up. Just the quality is so good on this. And it comes with the catalog insert. So if you come across any of these, look for the Speaker's Corner label. This catalog was from 2017. But boy, I'm telling you, some great albums. Just an interesting selection of albums across a lot of different genres of music. But the quality on this is just outstanding. Nice lined sleeves and on the Stax label. Okay, Albert King. And how about another Albert? Albert Collins and Cold Snap. I always like Albert Collins and just his attack style on the guitar. I just love the crispness of it, if you will. And this is on the Alligator label. Really terrific. And I don't have much stuff on Alligator, interestingly enough. I do have a fair bit of Alligator on CD, but don't have too much on vinyl. So there you go. Albert Collins. Always happy to pick up some Albert Collins on vinyl. Eric Clapton, history of Eric Clapton, double album set that is a nice overview of Eric Clapton's work, of course, with Cream, with The Blind Faith, with Traffic. And you've likely seen this album before. And this one is on the Atco label. Let's see if I can show you the... Oh, and this one also came with the original sleeves. I just love these older style sleeves that just shows you all the other great albums that you can buy on the Atco catalog. And classic Atco there. Okay. Was happy to pick up this album just because, you know, you've got Chuck Berry, the Moonglows, the Flamingos. This is from the motion picture Rock, Rock, Rock. Did not realize at the time that this was the first full-length LP on the Chess label. As you can see, Chess. Now, this is a Canadian pressing, so it's actually on quality, but it was released as a Chess LP. But this was the first Chess full-length LP, and this is just a terrific soundtrack for the movie. You got Moonglows, Flamingos, just wonderful. All this great Chuck Berry. But I'll show you the label. It is on quality. So printed in Canada, and certainly for early pressings in Canada, often they would have been on quality label. Long playing, high fidelity. And a little bit more blues for you. We got Rory Gallagher, and Photo Finish. Another great Rory album. Love the track The Mississippi Sheiks. Now this is on Chrysalis label. And this came with the inner sleeve, which is great. More fine rock and Rory here. And on the Chrysalis label. Okay, can't go wrong with Mountain. Can't get enough Mountain. This is the best of Mountain. Features all the hits. Mississippi Queen, still just a great song. And one of those just great compact songs. You know, not too long, not too short. And I do love the way that this album kind of, there's the spine there. So the album kind of opens up this way. But very enjoyable overall. I mean, it's giving you all the hits. Mississippi Queen, Nantucket Sleigh Ride, Theme for an Imaginary Western. Can't go wrong. Okay, and something a little different now. We've got Laurie Anderson. This is Mr. Heartbreak. And this was Laurie Anderson's second album. Quite a list of celebs on here, including Adrian Belew. You've also got William S. Burroughs. Peter Gabriel's on here as well. Nile Rodgers is featured. And this features more of that, you know, Laurie Anderson sound, quirky kind of synthy stuff. And this is kind of fun label too. Okay, so Laurie Anderson and Mr. Heartbreak. All right, we'll do one more for you. We got Frank Zappa and The Man from Utopia. And I love this cover. This cover was done by an illustrator who I believe did a series called Ran Xerox. And then this was out, you could see the Ran Xerox series in Heavy Metal Magazine back in the day. And this cover with the fly swatter here refers to a concert that Zappa had played. I believe it was in Italy where they got swamped with mosquitoes. So that's the kind of tongue-in-cheek cover there, but a great album overall. So you got Steve Vai featured on this one, and very enjoyable overall. Now, I don't know why it has this rock with roots here, but this is a promo copy. I don't know if you can see it here. It does have the demonstration not for sale gold stamp up there. But yeah, this is actually a promo copy. And on the classic Zappa Barking Pumpkins Records label. Okay, so I don't know how that if that was good for you or not in terms of the visuals, but had some fun doing it. So we'll chat again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.